We must fight for whatever we want as men. We must go for it. And at the end of the day, we are the ones to bear that responsibility. Hey folks, my name is Alex. Welcome back to Alflex Fit podcast. So I decided to share with you my coming up book, and that is called Undeniable. And that is a process of building an undeniable badass, no matter how long it takes. It's just a matter of being dedicated to doing it. And that is the reason as to why I decided to start that project. At the end of the day, I came to sit with myself and just look into what I'm doing, every failures that I'm going through. Yani mavitu nafanya like I'm not supposed to be doing. Maybe things like scrolling TikTok, things like I don't know what. A lot of things, bro. Like things that are totally distracting me from being the man that I'm supposed to be. And it is actually disheartening to me simply because naangalia naona should I be fucking doing this, man? Fucking dumbass. Why are you doing all of this bullshit, bro? See, like, may fika pahali unajiangalia unashindwa, I know very well I shouldn't be doing this, but at the end of the day, I'm doing it. And it is actually hurting me, like, fuck, man. And that is the reason as to why I decided to write this book, to document everything, because I think where I am, I need to be a little bit more serious. I haven't been more serious than, and that is literally all it is. That is just a path of a man. You go through failures, unapitia mashit mengi, like you fall, you rise, you fall, you rise. I believe it's a path of a man to go through all these handles and to actually fail, because failure is like a classroom for men. Ukianguka every now and then, unavuta bangi, unafanya nini, all of this bullshit. At the end of the day, I feel like these are classrooms for men, simply because that is how men get to transform. And I don't mean that you go and indulge in such kind of bullshit. You and your father, but just allow it to be natural. If you're going through some fucked up shit, some bad habits, things that are destroying you, and yet you don't want to be like that. At the end of the day, these things need to go. And these are the ones that you will draw your lessons from. Your wisdom will come from overcoming shit that is actually holding you behind. Hiyo ni kitu nimesoma. And that is why nimedecide kuandika hii book, Undeniable, building the undeniable man that I want to be. Because since I was young, I always wanted to be that guy who can walk into any fucking room and just command everything. Just by just showing up, I command everything in that room. That is what I have always wanting to be. I've always wanted to be that guy who is like, even me myself, I respect me. Like I look at me and I'm like, God damn, look at this nigga, man. This dude is a beast, bro. I've always been that kind of a man. And I'm thankful so much for my dad leaving me, because I know that it have always held me accountable to be a man for my people. That is for my mom, for my sister, and also to shape myself. I mean, fuck, I'm shaking, man. I'm shaking really hard. I believe that this is a greater purpose for me, and I know that documenting it won't be easy, honestly, but it must get done. At the end of the day, someone needs to do it, and that someone is me, because no one can do it for me. And that is why I decided to document it in this book. So for the young men out there, I would also encourage you to just do the same for yourself. Hata kama si kuandika book, just evaluate the path that you are coming from so that you can be in a position of transforming your life. My voice is shaking like freaking crazy. I don't know why. I feel it's like something fucking big, you know. I'm fired up doing it, and I know that it will lead to a better society of men, a better society of women, and also inspiration of the young people as a whole, and also transforming me to a better man. That is why it's a big thing for me. I don't know what to say, but just to thank God simply because I know that by going with him through this journey, no matter how long it will take, hata kama itachukua miaka 3, 5, 4, I'm willing to go with it simply because I know it's for the greater good that comes out of it. We must fight for whatever we want as men. We must go for it. And at the end of the day, we are the ones to bear that responsibility. Ukikosa kupambana pande yako, at the end of the day, your people will be fucked up. You will be fucked up. Really bad. Because as I told you, this life is very unforgiving. And if you forgive it, bro, you're fucked. You're fucked. People who are looking up on you, they are doomed. And that is not something good to do. You know, try to build that man that you want to be. Try to go out there and actually achieve something for yourself. Inspire men to become better off in life or such kind of a thing. Like be a figure in the society rather than just be like being like everybody else. Choose to be someone, like choose to inspire things in life, you know, such kind of a thing. We should admire building the society for the better. We should admire such kind of a thing simply because at the end of the day, that is all that matters. I read the book of Ecclesiastes. It was saying, I don't know, everything is vanity or such kind of thing. Even if I struggle so hard to achieve something, all of it, I'll go back to my deathbed. And at the end of the day, it says that the legacy that you leave behind is the one that will impact the world. With all that wisdom, with all that everything that you gain along the way as a man, with you sharing it down to the people who are looking up on you, to the people who will be inspired by you, technically speaking, that process will in turn be in a position of leaving you a legacy of a great man. That is literally what it is. We are all going to die, so at least we have to do something with the lives that we have. That is all that matters. So in this book, I'm going to document everything. I'm going to document my failures. I'm going to document my businesses. I'm going to document my paths. I'm going to document my lessons, everything until I make it, because that is what I want. And it must be done, whatever it takes. I know with greater responsibility comes, with great power comes great responsibility, and that is what that makes men great. Handling bigger responsibilities, not being some fucked up pieces of shit. Gonna be the best, one step at a time, to the freaking top. Adios.